Hey YouTube, it's your boy K-Ray, back out here in the streets, spreading the word. I just got through talking to some people, and they didn't want to be filmed, so it's common courtesy I didn't film it, but I can bring back to you the conversation that we did have. We got into a little, talk about marriages and relationships, I think a lot of people really don't know the role a man plays in a relationship, and we got into a conversation about the man's role. And a lot of people don't understand that if we don't take our orders from Christ, the woman is, not gonna follow you no way, because she looking at you anyway. And a lot of times when you're new to Christ and you've been doing things a certain way, that woman is going to be watching you, just like these other non-believers or hypocrites or whoever, these other people are going to be watching you too. And then see, the woman, she just like a big old ice cube, big, what you call down there in Antarctica, a big floating piece of ice. And it takes time, so you have to keep on doing it, keep on going to the churches on Sunday, Wednesday, showing her that you actually have changed, showing her that you are getting your orders from Christ. You're not just going around just making your decisions, walking around making decisions on your own, And then slowly but surely, you start seeing the ice just melt. It takes time for that to happen. A lot of times it's gonna be like a lot of, don't know, I gotta see for myself type of actions. You did non-belief a lot of times, because you have probably let her down a bunch of times with the lying, saying you're gonna do something and not doing it. So we got to take responsibilities for what we have done and for what we doing. So yeah, you're gonna see some times. And another thing that I have learned, married men, what we should do is what I have learned that had worked for me. A lot of times on Thursdays, you take an hour out of your time. Don't look at the Super Bowl. Don't look at Super Bowl. Cut your football game. You ain't looking at your football game. A lot of times, we like to talk. We're not into what they're saying. We're into something else. And we ignoring what they're saying. We drive, we ignoring what they're saying. We can take out some time, like an hour, 2 hours out on a Thursday. You schedule that day, 2 hours out of Thursday. Just sit there and just listen to her. Everything she got to say. Everything she has to say, because she does have a lot to say. And a lot of times we don't want to get to that point where she just hollering a whole bunch of stuff she been wanting to say for years, So we just holler, we get like out the week on the Thursday, get you like 2 hours to the side, just get everything she got to say out. So you don't have to come up to them times when she just venting. And then when you say you're going to do something, try your best to come through on your word. So I like to call this a lot of preventive maintenance. A lot of times it's just what it is. Preventive maintenance, just something that's to keep it going, keep the arguments down a lot, especially about petty things. There's a lot of times that arguments come up from like build up of other things that's going on that you feel like that you're not listening to. So yeah, this just goes out to the married people, all the people that's in relationships with somebody they trying to get with, or some man that just might help. Let's just take our orders from Christ. Submit first. That come from all you studies. Submit first, and then we carry out the orders that's dropped down to us from Christ, man. And I'm not saying that Sunday school and going to church Sunday and Wednesdays is just you just the man. That don't want to just make you the man. You got to go farther than that. Just like Jesus. You showing all of that, but you leaving the mercy side when you see somebody else that needs something to eat. You're not feeding them, but you going to church on Monday, Wednesday. When you leave the church, you're not doing that. You're not showing mercy to the ones that really need help. That's like a halfway sacrifice, and God don't acknowledge a halfway sacrifice. He wants that 100%. That's just like with their tithe and stuff. They talking about 10%. We want to get the Lord our 100%. That's what it's all about. We're all working in the spirit right now, man. I just hope that we can get that right. We all working in the spirit right now. Things have changed through the Bible, and we have to realize that. But anyway, without getting off, love your wife, Make sure she's taken care of. Take your orders from God and set out some time to talk to your wife. Don't just ignore her all the time. Listen to what she say, and your marriage will be a lot better. I guarantee it. That's the word from your boy K-Ray. Realest of the real and the God. Peace out.